Shubhodaya. Good morning, all. We started off with the Omkara. Omkara in the starting and end. You finish off with Omkara. Why that Om, that at the beginning and end, putting the lid at the top and the bottom so that the energy conserved, it's generated in this one remains with us. It doesn't get leaked out. It's in the beginning Om and we finish off with the Om. It's a lid. If the vessel at the opening at the top and the bottom, it cannot remain. That the contents won't remain. It will get dissipated. That's why we put the lid at the top as well as the bottom. In the last, we will start off with the mantra from Manduka Upanishad. Manduka Upanishad. It's a Manduka Karika. It's a meaning of this one. This when I take a wooden log and put a fire to that one. Wooden log is an inert, tamas. When I put a fire, smoke comes out, rajas. And after that, good fire comes out. Through the body, it's a lazy body. Through this body, making use of this body, through the rajas, may the light comes out. So let us come out of the laziness, letharginess. When we come out, disturbed mind, agitated mind, let us calm it down, realize the disturbing tendency of the mind, resort to the peace and tranquility within this, the meaning of this mantra. That's the purpose of our yoga sadhana. Laye sambhodaye chittam, vikshiptam shamayet punaha, sakashayam vijaniyat, samam praptam na chalayet. So last week we touched upon this Panchakosha, last 2 weeks, Panchakosha, 5 layers around our personality. It's I mentioned Talavakara Upanishad. It talks about the soul freely moving about. It's I may be blind in the body, but when the body, soul departs the body, it can see everything. It can hear everything. So that, and if I may have a cancer in the body, when the soul departs, there is no cancer, no pain. It's freely moving. There is no layers around that one. Somehow it gets trapped, pulled down. Along with the rain, it comes down, gets into the vegetation, gets into the male's body, gets into the female's body, and when it comes out, it is covered with 5 layers. Panchakosha. We covered that one. Panchakosha. 5 layers are put on that one. And the Panchakosha, this gross body is required. This gross body, it has come down to accomplish some purpose. There is a purpose behind that one. It has to achieve some purpose through this body. That's why through yoga sadhana, it's keeping the body healthy. And the body is got to be healthy and able. Mentally should be strong and spiritually should be strong. Then only that soul can achieve its purpose. In the Shastras, in the scriptures, it talks about soul. Soul is called as bija. Bija. Soul is jiva. Jiva and bija. Bija means seed. They are synonyms. Seed and jiva are synonyms. The seed is there. Seed, when it has to be planted, and when it is planted, it should get a right environment so that seed germinates, grows into a big tree, and yields the fruit, so that it's beneficial for others. Many times the seed doesn't get planted in a right environment. It will have a stunted growth. It doesn't grow. That's why that last week I talked about 2 conditions, right family conditions and it's environmental conditions are required for the soul, jiva, so this bija to prosper. If another alternative that Patanjali talks about, Tivra Samvegana Masana. If the soul, there is a intense energy is there in that one. It can pierce past the family. There may be restrictions from the family side or the society side also. Still, it can pierce through and express itself. that jiva, that soul has to be planted, that jiva, and it should be in a right environment so that it will blossom. Its personality gets blossomed. That's it's a jiva. That's a purpose of yoga also. We have to discover an opportunity, environment, wherein this we will have get a right environment, conducive environment for our consciousness to expand. And last week I also touched upon that yoga. There is only one yoga, but for our convenience, it is divided into 4 sections: karma, bhakti, raja, and jnana yoga. It's a one yoga, but 4 dimensions, 4 phases to that one. Karma yoga, last week I mentioned, to pass the exam, we need all 4. Karma, bhakti, raja, and jnana. Like writing part of the exam, I may know that what is required, but if I say I won't write, I won't pass. I have to write down. That's karma yoga. When I write down, after that I have to submit the paper, surrender the paper. Humility. With humility, if I surrender, bhakti, devotion is required. If today is the maths exam, if I write about chemistry, I won't pass. I should have a right knowledge. Jnana yoga. Exam is at 10 o'clock. I go to the hall at 12 o'clock. I won't pass. I need discipline, my mental discipline, physical discipline is required to pass. All 4 dimensions are required to pass the exam. Karma, bhakti, raja, and jnana. Karma yoga. Karma, kar means action. Ma means knowledge. Action with knowledge is called as karma yoga. Only the knowledge, knower can do the action. Ignorant people, if they try to do, it is nothing but a mess. We need to have a knowledge. Only the knower can do. With action with knowledge is called as karma yoga. And to repeat the mantra from Bhagavad Gita. This mantra, it is a mantra for our life, and we can contemplate on this one for years together. New dimensions opens up. I will explain that one. Buddhi yukto jahatiha ube sukrita dushkrite tasmat yogaya yudhyasva yoga karmasu koushalam. Buddhi yukto jahatiha, with the knowledge, with the intellect. Buddhi yukto jahati iha, give up. Iha means here, jahati means give up. Give up, buddhi yukto jahati iha, ube sukrita dushkrite, both merit and demerit. It's in the Bible also, it talks about this, thou shalt not eat the knowledge of fruit of good and evil. It is taken from this Bhagavad Gita, this mantra. This buddhi yukta jahatiha, both good things and bad things. Give up here. Do not take the ownership of that one. Buddhi yukta jahatiha ube sukrita dushkrite tasmat yogaya yudhyasva. Through the yoga, try hard. Again, practice. That action, yogaha karmasu koushalam. That type of karma, whatever you do, it will not have an stigma attached to you. So with the knowledge, give up. It's we go to a pilgrimage, or it is said when you go to a teacher, you should not go with your empty hand. You should give something to the teacher. When you go to a place of worship, go and give something that you should not give. That's the meaning behind that one. Buddhi yukto jahatiha. You have to give up. When I go to a place, it's both give up, both punya and papa, both your merit and demerits. Punya and papa, give up. And it's a give up. We think that wealth we have means pocket money, and we put that one. It says all your it's punya, give up there. Papa, you give up there. Sin, you give up there. Punya, it's you give up there. When you give up there, that when the soul, the punya and papa, if you are attached to the punya and papa, it binds you. It has to. it will tie you down. It's a don't take a responsibility of all your good action or a bad action. Don't take the responsibility of that one. In Mundaka Upanishad, it talks about lo. Okay, it's an explanation of this one. It comes in Mundaka Upanishad. lo ke manasa samvibhati vishuddha sattva kamayate yanscha kaman tasma tam lokam jayate tanscha kaman tasmad atmajnam hyarchayet bhuti kamaha. The explanation of this one, the realized person doesn't take the punya, merit and bad things along with him. That when the person, when the soul goes, liberates, it doesn't take both merit and demerit. It leaves it here. That soul goes out. It has nothing to do with the punya and papa. It leaves. That what happens to the merit and demerit, it's left here. What happens? Somebody has to take that one. If I respect that person, I have reverence for that person gets the merit of that person. If I have a disrespect for that person, I always criticize that person. That negative action of that soul departed, great Mahatma, I get that one. That if I have respect, I get the punya. That's why in the says for the great people, never criticize them. If you criticize their wrong punya, it's a papa, it comes to you. Adore, respect, you get the punya. But in the Karma Yoga, it's Yoga Karmasu Koushalam, it says, do not take a responsibility for the both good and bad action. It's punya and papa. It's give up here. That people say that what you do is a great thing, that they appreciate. I get pampered. Your yoga class is great. I get pampered. If somebody says your yoga class is hopeless, I get dejected. It's don't get attached to the punya and papa. It's our soul's journey. Soul is pure. It's punya and papa are the shackles. It will tie you down. Rise above that one. Go above that one. Buddhi yukto jahatiha ube sukrita dushkrite tasmat yogaya yujyasva yoga karmasu kaushalam. This type, if whoever practices yoga does the action in the outer world, they flourish. They go without any shackles. It's a soul that I mentioned, that soul, it needs an opportunity to expand. It gives an opportunity for the soul to expand, blossom. As if it is not tied down to the punya and papa. That's an opportunity through Karma Yoga. Through the Karma Yoga gives an opportunity for the soul to prosper, blossom. And the Karma Yoga, the another dimension of karma means Kriya. Kriya means karma. Kriya means action. Kriya Yoga. We hear about Kriya Yoga everywhere. That Brahmamsa Yogananda's Kriya Yoga is there. Kriya Yoga and Karma Yoga, it goes similar. Kriya Yoga, it talks about Kriya in the Patanjali Yoga Sutra. It talks about Kriya Yoga. Tapa Swadhyaya Ishvara Pranidhani Kriya Yogaha. It's a tapa, it's in the physical level. It's a Kriya Yoga. Karma and Kriya, we have to do it in the physical level. Tapa, Swadhyaya in the mental level, and Ishvara Pranidhana in the spiritual level. It's our karma, doing the action. It should be in the physical level, mental level, and the spiritual level. It's a Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga, it should open up in 3 dimensions. When it happens, that one, it gives an opportunity for the soul to blossom. The blossom, prosper. To many people, they say that many people come to me, say, I want to do something in the life, but I don't know what I have to do. It's we are not getting a right environment. When the Bhagavad Gita, that when it says that to do whatever you are doing, don't get bogged down with the merit and demerit. That with the intensity, with intense sadhana, when you do that one, it gives an opportunity for the soul to blossom. When the soul blossoms, intense joy dawns in. I don't care what people think, or I'm not cared for people's appreciation or criticism. I'm doing my job. When it happens, that action, it's it itself, it's a path of liberation. And it's associated with the knowledge, it is associated with bhakti, it is associated with Raja Yoga. It's a path of liberation through Karma Yoga. We will see another dimension of Karma Yoga next week. Lie down on your back.